Welcome back, everyone, to Lore of the Shadow, where last time we finally found the captain of the Udun foothold, and it turns out that he went mad. What are we going to do now that he has apparently died?
Something must be done.
We have no captain now, and many lives have been lost. There are customs and rites to be observed, or are we not on the same perilous road that we went down? We have no captain, and so we will all stand about unless someone begins. Yes, there we have it. Will you help us once more, friend? Gather the men and what belongings of Lochiers you can find. We will meet in the high platform across the road. It is as good a spot as any. All right. So let us find some of Lochier's belongings, and to inform the men of the rites.
It bodes ill, it does.
Across the road? Yes, you have my word. 7 soldiers. Okay?
Aye.
Fine. We will do this then. We will be done. Then we'll be done with them. Oh boy. Okay, memorial service across the road?
Aye.
Of course. I'll see you there. Okay. Memorial service across the road?
We're deep in it now.
We hope that at least. Let's see, what have we got? We've got... Ah, here's somebody. Memorial service across the road?
Eyes up. Ever wary.
I'll be there. Memorial service.
Now then.
My heart is full sore of many things, but I will go. And you?
Eyes up. Ever wary.
Yes, I'll go. Alright, fine. That takes care of that bit. Now I need to find... Oh. Lochier's flagon. Okay. And I also need to find 2 other belongings. Ah, hold it. Here is something here. His backpack? Where's this say? Lochier's pack. Okay, good. That means I need to find one more item. A book, apparently. Ah! Up there. Wait, he'd like to go up here to read or something? And Lochier's book. So, let's then head across the road. I've got no idea what's going on here, and whether this is a good spot for memorial service, but it'll have to do. Oh, and it's one of the 16 great forges we had to have. Everyone is gathered in a solemn circle.
We followed our captain into battle. Let that not be forgotten.
We all followed our captain in the battle. Besides him, we feared nothing, and we risked all bravely, gladly, and with true honor. Whatever befell us in the last few days, let us not be forgotten. Pinleaf, do you have his effects? Yeah. Here we go. We have the belongings of the captain. I would say a word. Yeah? Oh, do I speak with you? Oh, okay. There's a listen emote. He never let a soul drink from that flagon. Aye, but the odor of it was something fierce. A book, though. That book.
Eyes up. Ever wary.
Tales of old Gondor it was. Oft around the campfire he would read out of it. Do you remember? Such fine old kings and warriors, their weapons bore names and their raiments are shown. Their deeds were great, their words were poetry, and their deaths brought tears to the eyes. Perhaps that is what old Lockyer wanted for himself. In some way it was like that, was it not? And yet unlike too. Makes you wonder if the men in those old tales felt themselves in a book, or felt somehow more as we feel now. Well spoken, Colden. Let us mourn together. So now we need a mourn with the others. All observe a grave. Momentary silence. Except for the flapping of a bird's wings, apparently.
We should do what we must, and leave this land quickly.
It is too easy by far to forget the Lockyer we knew, just as Mornaur said. The one who led us into battle and was ever our protector and companion. That Lockyer, and the one that we knew here, who strayed on the foot and in reason from the path, from every path. I felt that they are the same man. For people there was always some madness in his nature. Perhaps the dreams that lived in the old tales of Gondor led us bravely to war, and then vainly, ruinously, through the wreckage of Udun. And before we condemn him in his memory, perhaps we should look within our own hearts and wonder what dreams and what in our own natures has been twisted and made monstrous by this place. Truly, perhaps it is only our humble stations that have kept each of us from doing greater harm.
I deem that a proper right.
I deemed it a proper right for our lost captain. He died as he lived, sword in hand. We shall not forget him, but the empty space that he leaves will not long stay vacant, I think. A new captain will likely be sent down, and with no great delay. If we wish to stay in good graces, we had best return to camp and see that all is returned to order. But that is on your own hand, for I am no captain, not today, and not tomorrow. Well, is there no lieutenants, no sergeants, no other officers? Maybe they all died in all that nonsense. I wonder if the whole thing that happened with the captain is tied with the fact that this location, despite the fact that it's a place that the Free Peoples are at least currently holding, is under a shadow of Mordor too, which is pretty significant in Udun. And I have always thought that was a weird thing to it, but maybe it's related to this quest line with the captain and all that goes wrong there.
Our mourning is not truly ended, but we cannot linger on it.
Without your help, all this would have gone, well, more poorly than it has. I know well enough that our mourning is not truly ended, but we can't linger on it. Please, accept our things. And do not you linger either. All right. So, I think that means then it is time for us to head over to Mornaur? Yeah, where the epic is going to be leading us. This appears to be the turnoff from the road. Let's see what we have down this way. This looks like an orc camp. I think I've been here before, but now I think it's time for us to head over all the way through and into Mornaur. Assuming we could work our way through all these nasties. Mordor archers. Warriors. War camps all over the place. Kundalor. So this is a general purpose camp or something? Well, now let's see what we got. Up here. And Mornaur should be that way. I want to keep an eye out though for the answers to the messages that we were seeing before. Because I think that those are also in this general vicinity. Oh, trolls. Well. Not one of the trolls I'm looking for, but keeping their population down is probably a good idea. I think I finally found where to find the responses. There's one right up there. Any more in the area? Well, let's go and check this one out first. Then we can see if we can find any others. Up here. Discovered the road to Mornaur. Alright, well, I guess that's good. Hi there. No, you don't want to surrender. Okay, fine. Okay, oh, okay, up there. Good. And now starting round 2 of this. Looks like some sort of a plot hook. Are there any across the road? Now actually this looks like it's too riddled with orcs all over the place to be a good spot for such a sign. So no. Maybe I'll run into something as I continue along the road towards Mornaur. Oh, there's one right there. Completed. Forge Worker Slayer of Udun. There's a deed for killing forge workers. And I've got to kill more of them? Oh well. A mushroom. Right? Is that what that is? So, we are going to try to hook some mushrooms. That's it. It's all about mushroom hunting. Here we are at Mornaur. Let's see. An eye over some sort of, not too sure what it is. You have found the forges of Mornaur, where Sauron equipped his armies. Hello there. Rogreen.
How fared you on the journey into Udun?
I must admit, I faced more foes than I believed that I would, but I proved stronger than they. I took the weapon from one of the orcs I slew and noted its craftsmanship. I would not have expected such a fine blade to be in the hands of one such as he. Perhaps he was a commander of some sort? Do the orcs organize their armies and fighting companies in the same fashion as men of Gondor? Unfortunately, I do not know the officer setups for orcs and the like. Bah! These questions are pointless. What matters is this. He is dead, and I am not, and I have come to the forges from which this sword may have been made. Let us ensure that no more of its kind come forth to trouble us. Push over some of the anvils here and render them difficult to use. That will slow down any production of further weapons and help the efforts in Udun. Is everyone mad here? Just wondering. I mean, let's... Okay, we will... Where are we going? Many fresh weapons have already been smithed in Mornaur. These should be destroyed. Okay. I will do whatever I can to destroy them. Make them less usable. Which might prove more fruitful than my attempts at making the anvils less usable. Okay, here we go. UK. Oh, actually, maybe I should take this quest before he dies. New quest, Mornaur Forge Workers. Okay, I got credit for 2, so that means I managed to take care of that just in time. Good. So, destroy weapons, destroy and render anvils in Mornaur. That's not one of the anvils I must render less usable. As I must go after specific anvils. Oh, hold on, let's see. Let's see if I can take care of this orc before that troll gets too close. Okay. You could go after that, and I'll give you some friends to go with you. Wait, is that troll a forge worker? You're kidding me! Well, I don't want to be hit with whatever forging hammer he's using, that's for sure.
Sauron returned, and once again the forges blazed. Great stockpiles of orc arms were smithied, but the old alloys and dark enchantments were remembered too.
We certainly don't like the dark enchantments and old alloys, because I'm sure they gave us quite a bit of trouble. Okay, I need to kill 20 forge workers in this place. And, an anvil that I can push. Well, I'm not too sure about that I can push. How much do you think that anvil weighs? Just as an estimate. It's not exactly what I would call a light anvil. It looks ultra... Now, I guess that's why it would be difficult to set it aright, is because of how heavy it is. But that also makes it difficult to knock over, I would think. But I would think a troll forge worker, perhaps. And it sounds like the perfect person in their point of view to set that thing aright. Okay. And you? Okay, good. Now let's clear up the injury. See if I can find some more anvils. Udun Slag Heaver. Slag Heaver? That you're able to heave slag, and that's what makes you a forge worker. Okay, fine. Why you heave slag, I don't know. I guess that's what he does when he's in battle. I have no idea what his actual job is, because unless they need to get rid of the slag, so they have the trolls to heave the slag over the walls so that they don't have to worry about it here. Yes, I know, I am pulling at straw for that one. There you go. Another anvil. And an orc that's being very, very stubborn, apparently. Okay, here we go. Push over, another anvil. I suppose accepting another surrender. Now, let's see if I can find one more anvil, and I was going to say be done with this place, but I have a few more forge workers to also kill, and a few more of these things too. There you go. I think this will meet my quota of anvils. Plink. Alright. Now, let's see if I can find some more weapons to destroy. So I have a feeling that will probably have the more efficacious result. I guess I need to find these weapons first. Okay, fine. Okay. Hey, you go after that troll. Rude! Alright. Oh. Nice of them to die with the rest of them. Now, let's see. I suppose I'm going to need to deal with these guys before heading into whatever that is. Section, room, block. Oh, I just saw another set of weapons right over there. Hey, I'm surprised that orc didn't follow. I guess it was unconcerned, thinking that I would miss it. Well, that's not the case. Alright. A few more weapons to destroy. Oh, somebody with a quest ring there. Does he want to talk to me? Want to have a nice little conversation? Something tells me that's not going to be the case, especially considering that Shadow of Mornaur is building up in here. Ah, I do see some weapons to destroy. Actually, 2 sets of weapons to destroy. Alright. Perfect. It looks like the Overseer over there. Let's see. What's the best way to handle this? Okay, you get the crow treatment. There you go. 2 quests. More now. Agenbar the Cruel. Okay. And I finished the quest. Quickest finish of a quest ever. And defeat spies. I'm not going to worry too much about those spies. Simply because I don't want to go around looking all over the place for spies. I've had enough with looking for goblin spies. And while these don't seem to be in stealth mode, they're still annoying. Usual story. Alright, and... But, if they have me standing anywhere near... There you go. And you. And you. New forged weapons. Now, new forged junk. Back to where I started this little loop around, and one final set of weapons to unforge, I guess. There we go. Alright, I knocked over some anvils.
Well done, my friend.
Let us see those orcs try to forge new weapons now. I guess I'll use the other anvils. We have at least made it more difficult for them to do so, if not outright impossible. more likely a little bit more difficult. Slightly inconvenient. While you worked to accomplish that task, I stood on the cliff's edge and beheld a rather large movement of orcs and trolls moving from south to north on the floor of the valley. Perhaps you can see what they're up to. It will be nothing good, that much is for certain, but there may be treasure in it, or knowledge worth having. Any enemies you defeat while you search will also help others along our soldiers, and will be of no wasted effort. I saw the group of orcs and trolls in the basin of the vale, northeast of the crag to which Thirthing stands. If you wish to investigate, it sounds like a place that I traveled through. Maybe you're just seeing the corpses of the orcs that I killed along the way. Well, I guess we will have to investigate that. But that'll be in our next episode of Lore of the Shadow.